Hello and welcome to our ESPN video series for camera coverage for soccer. Today we're going to be talking about camera one, which is our game camera. Your game camera should ideally be placed at a stable, raised position right at the center line with good unobstructed views to all areas of the field, particularly that near sideline and the near corners. So as you watch this camera work, you can see a couple of things happen. Number one, the ball is always in the frame. They never lose where that is on the field. And number two, there is just constant subtle movement throughout the game. So pushing in on that far side of the field, pulling out on the near side of the field, always excluding unneeded space and revealing um, players in space moving around the ball, giving themselves good lead room left and right, showing the viewer what the person on the ball is seeing for passing options and eventually playing the ball forward. So speaking specifically about your game coverage camera assignments, wider is always better. Give yourself about 25 yards of space around the ball. Again, leading that ball to your frame, going left and right. And as the ball moves into those attacking zones on each end of the field around the top of the penalty box, that 18-yard line, you should be revealing your goalkeeper and your goal to see how they are reacting to how the ball is moved. Talking about that ball to goal relationship, keeping that good relativity and perspective. Those are some words that you'll hear a lot. When the ball is inside the box, you can ease into that area and isolate more of that space. The ball tends to get kicked around like a pinball machine in there. No need to follow high balls in the air, just pan the field to where the ball is coming down. Again, always being aware of where your graphics are. Your score bug is in top left, and you may or may not have a bottom line, but you should always frame for that anyway, just to train yourself for when you do have it. For goal coverage, again, you'll see this in the next video clip, but talking about relativity and perspective, want to make sure that you're revealing players in space, and then when that goal is scored, um, keep the scorer and the goalkeeper in your shot until the director cuts off of you, and then you can push in to that goalkeeper ISO. So again, just reiterating, lead room and framing, avoiding keeping that ball centered in your frame as much as possible. So you can see in this photo or this screenshot, plenty of room to the right side of the screen showing who they may pass the ball to. Same thing in this clip, again, going left to right, but towards the goal. This camera operator is already adjusted to be able to see how this goalie may react to continue showing that ball to goal relationship. And so in this video example, um, this ball gets into the scoring zone after just a couple of touches. And this camera operator does a really good job right about here, beginning to pull and reveal everything in the frame going towards goal, collapsing on the goal. And then right there, again, talking about just really good ball to goal relationship, perspective and relativity, keeping the goal scorer and the goalkeeper in the shot, crowd behind him going crazy until that director cuts away to different ISOs and reacts. Okay, so moving on to some other things to keep in mind. Again, keeping that same theme of wider is better from your game camera on corner kicks and other set plays, wanting to see the play develop in front of you. So on corner kicks, you're going to frame from the kicker to that back post and defender, push with the ball when it's kicked into the box. On set pieces for direct kicks, you can anticipate a shot on goal for balls that are placed closer to the frame. So you're going to frame from your kicker to the full frame of the goal, keeping the wall in between, being able to track the shot a little bit better there. And then indirect kicks, probably want to run a little bit wider to show more of the space that they're going to serve the ball into. And again, showing the rush of players into that area. They're going to try to get a shot on goal from that service. And then goal kicks, you're going to just keep your same general game framing, keeping that good left to right or right to left lead room, and just panning the field for the ball to come down. So you can see in this corner kick example here, again, set really wide, pushing with the ball into the box. It gets kicked back out. They keep that same framing, so you see the players move around the ball, and then it's put back into the box for a shot on goal. Or those direct kicks that we talked about, and indirect kicks, same kind of general idea of keeping the kicker on one edge of your frame and the goal on the other edge, anticipating that shot on goal. And then again, just good, simple left to right or right to left lead room and framing under goal kicks, allowing some compensation to be able to move when that ball is kicked in the air so you don't have to chase it and you can just kind of pan across the field to where it comes down. So that concludes our Camera One discussion today. Thank you for watching and good luck on your next game.